Well, I got the shower in here, I got the kitchen cabinets in here. Now it's time to start building the dinette bunk that goes across the back. Very excited about this. Hey everybody, this is Bill with Live Simple, Live Free. I've been looking forward to this project for a long time because this is going to transform the whole thing into a real RV. So like I said, I got the bed built up there, I got the shower in place, I got the cabinets in place. I do not have the countertop in place yet. We have it, but I haven't installed it because the bed is going to come out to right about here, and then there'll be a small little slot here where we can put stuff. We have drawers that go in, very narrow 6-inch drawers. I have to determine exactly where that is. The board will come up and the countertop will come out to that point. So I can't put the countertop on until we get the bed dinette installed and that extra support piece there for that little cabinet. Now in order to make this work, I'm going to have to get the dimensions exact. And so, like Jethro from Beverly Hillbillies would say, this here is going to take a heap of ciphering. And I've done a heap of ciphering. I've drawn it out on paper. I don't know if you can see this because it's light pencil, but I've drawn at least 5 or 6 different plans. I think I've got it down. One of the things that I wanted to do, many dinettes for RVs have the seat and then the back goes straight up. That's very, very uncomfortable for me. It's okay if you're sitting there to eat supper or if you're sitting there working on your computer like an office desk, but to sit there and lounge and read a book or something like that, it hurts my back when the seat back goes straight up. So I tilted it back a little bit. I didn't know how far to do it, but I measured some of the chairs in my house to see how far back the tilt is, and I'm just going with the best I can figure. So that adds a little bit more complication to this, but I think it's going to work. And I have to design it in such a way that I can get underneath, because on one side is the freshwater tank and on the other side is all of the solar components and the batteries and the solar controllers and all that kind of stuff, and I have to have access to that as well. How you like my sawhorses? My utility trailer. So now let's see how this thing lines up. Just like that. Alright, 28 inches, just the way I planned it, between them. This is going to work. So I have here a 30-gallon freshwater tank, and this is where that's going to go. I'm not going to hook it up right now, I just want to make sure it'll fit. It shouldn't have any trouble. Oh yeah. Tank fits down there easily, and then there's room behind it for the pump. Looks good. Well, what do you think? Underneath here is the freshwater tank.
Okay, and then there's going to be the pump under there too.
Yeah, the pump will go back behind there.
And then you're going to put in a shelf for the ladder.
Yeah.
And then how's it going to be set up for me to bring the wood out to put between them to make it into a bed?
That'll be on the other side, but
Okay.
see that? Move over here.
Okay. Oh, is the camera? Oh, hi.
See the one by here?
Yes.
There'll just be another one by out here
Okay.
on both sides, and there'll be an extra board 28 inches wide because that's the width here, and it'll be sitting right there.
I'm trying not to be in the
Around
way.
a circle. It'll be sitting underneath of the cushion. So one will actually be a half inch higher than the other, but that won't matter when you're sitting. And then you just slide it out and drop it right in place.
And it'll just clunk and make a level surface.
And then it'll be level.
Cool. Let me sit on it before I put the cushions on. This is so cool. Okay. And then the floor is going to be up just a little bit more. Okay.
Ready to try the cushions?
Oh, nice view out the window.
Yeah.
Okay. This seems pretty smooth. I make sure there's no edges that need issues. That should fit exactly.
Now there will be a board here.
Okay.
You know, that'll help.
Well, sure,
screen it.
because of this thing right here.
Is that too wide?
No, I think it's okay. And if I'm working at the table, I'll be leaning forward a little bit anyway. So, and then like I said, the floor will be up a little bit so we can actually just sit. You try it. See what you think about the sitting position.
Yeah, that's fine. I was concerned that this was going to be too wide, and I wouldn't be able to lean back, but that's just about perfect. And this leaned back. I think I leaned it back about 15 degrees. That's perfect for my back, because you know me, if it's up straight, I would be in agony. So this actually feels good.
From where this cushion is, and on the other one, when we put these cushions in, it'll make a nice flat surface across here. Let me see if we can sit side by side.
I think we can.
I think we can too.
Yep. It's a little tight, but we could fit four.
Oh yeah,
we could fit four around this table.
Oh yeah, we could fit four around here. No problem at all.
Now I had to make this 20 inches to have room underneath for the solar panels on the other side. Not the panels, the solar, all the solar stuff, the controllers and stuff.
It needed that much
It
depth.
needed that much clearance to be able to get it all in there, which means that we're kind of like we can't
Little
quite
kids.
reach. Yeah. So we're gonna, between the two bunks, or the two seats, we're gonna raise the floor 4 inches, so we can put our feet flat on the ground, and then that'll give a nook underneath where we can take our fold-down table and just slide it in right underneath.
Yeah.
So we just came up with that plan, and we really like it.
Yep. Oh, the wires are poking me. Let me.
Okay, that little light is going to be right there. Is that? Let me get it. This little light is going to be on the wall right there.
It seems all of a sudden kind of low. Or,
Well, normally two of us won't be sitting here. Move over
Okay,
into
yeah.
the middle a little bit more.
okay, and now, and then I can just shine that light on the table and on what I'm doing. That's going to be great.
If two of us are sitting here, we're going to have, whoever's here, going to have to be aware of that. If had I realized that, I could have put it up higher, but it's too late to do that now.
Well, and you know what? Unless we have company with us, which would be great, and not every woman that would sit here is as tall as I am. For us both to be using either side of it is going to be no problem at all.
Right. All right, dear one. Tell me what you think.
Oh, cool! Look at that. Oh, get the door shut here.
Of course, I still have to build up the floor in the middle so our feet don't dangle.
Yeah, the floor's going to be built up with just a little strip across the front there. Oh, I think the view out the window is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be good when the floor's a little bit up here, but this is so cool. And then you'll have that little piece of wood across the back here.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be room for that thing there, hon.
Yep.
This is great.
Would you like to see the bed?
Yes, I want to see how it works.
Get up.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Okay, so right here there's a board
Okay.
with a hole in it.
Okay.
Move to your left a little.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
You just pull it out. Hole on each side where you can grab it. Sit it right like that. Now I'm actually expecting that I'm going to get a lot of comments about that I need to have ventilation underneath of the mattresses so that we don't get moisture and mildew under there from body heat while we're sleeping on it. That has not been my experience. When we lived in our tiny house, we had a mattress on a piece of plywood without any kind of holes or ventilation in it, and we slept on that every night for years, and we never had those kind of problems. But other people seem to talk about those problems. So if that does become a problem, oh, and also we did that every night. We'll only be sleeping here for a month at a time, and then once or twice a year. So if that becomes a problem, then I can very easily just come back and drill like a whole series of 3-inch holes in these boards underneath and make it Swiss cheese. And that should take care of any kind of moisture problems in the mattress. And then these are a little tight. I'm going to push it down in, which means that they're not going to slide around while you're sleeping on them.
Actually, I think they're supposed to be kind of tight. Yep. That way it doesn't go anywhere while you're sleeping.
My ciphering worked out.
It's beautiful, hon. And these are they'll stay together. It'll feel like a mattress.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm just gonna. So it's really strong.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Don't do that. I'm sort of embarrassed laying down when the camera's on. I mean, I guess I'll try here. Okay, I guess my shoes aren't going to hurt them. I have to bring out my pillow.
It's plenty long enough. It's
yeah.
It's like 6'4", I think, something like that, which is quite a bit longer than a regular bed.
Yes. Let me see how I do on my side. Now, when I step down, I'll have that little bit of a platform there, and then I step. Okay. Oh, yike, I don't want to tear this. Can you give me the roll of paper towels, please?
Is that going to work?
Yeah, I don't seem to feel like the seam. I think it's pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
What did you think laying on it?
It's a bit firm for me.
Cool. That support. That made a pretty good pillow.
So let's see if you can set it back up again.
Okay, let me see if I can do this. All right, now.
Pull out the cushions on the right side and make the seat.
I love how these cushions have a little tag that says Made in America with a flag. I think that's really neat.
And then the seat over here.
I lose my balance a lot. I'm fine.
Just gotta go. No, just make the bed. Make the seat.
Make the, okay.
And then you gotta grab the board by both holes and
Okay.
lift it up and slide it underneath of here. Just like that.
And it's not going to hurt the cushion. This is smooth.
Okay. See, it's in here. You gotta move the board that way.
Okay.
It's sitting right there. There you go.
So that's going to be nice and smooth for the cushion. Is this going to be painted?
Yes.
Okay. That'll make it even that much smoother.
Yep.
Oh, I can do that. It's just got to get the technique down.
Sure, it's the first time she's ever done it. So, tell them about the cushions.
Yeah, I had these big visions of taking foam and covering it in cloth myself and all that stuff. It is really difficult to make them, well, for one thing, a real good, ooh, that's beautiful, hon. Sorry.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Beautiful. Anyway, I'll tell you. It's very difficult to keep the firm but softness of the inside, cover them, and have them be able to fit together really snugly and not be scooching, not be sliding around each other or the cover getting loose. So I ordered them. What was the name of the place? I found a place that made cushions, and because...
I think it's just called customcushions.com, but I'm not sure. I will put a link in the description for them.
But one of the things I found was that it's not hard to find cushion sets, but it's hard to find cushion sets where this one is as thick as this one, because I wanted my bed to be level. And I don't know why so many times this one's skinnier, because it doesn't really make a bed. And also we wanted to make sure the width, the length, a lot of them are shorter. In an RV, it makes a shorter bed.
It makes
This is
a
a nice
bed of like 5'9" or 5'10", which neither one of us can sleep in.
Right.
So we actually, custom designed this dinette, and
Yes.
we custom ordered the cushions just for this dinette
Yes.
that I built.
I picked out the what I wanted inside. I picked out the thickness, the fabric, and exactly the sizes that we wanted. And they came in, and they are exactly what I ordered.
Now, fortunately, we ordered these as soon as we got back here to Virginia a couple months ago, because they took 6 weeks to come in.
Yeah, you have to give yourself plenty of time, because they have to get to your order and then make them and then ship them. And they were not cheap. It's something I had to, this was one of our bigger investments as far as finishing the inside. But I think it's going to really be worth it. I really do. So, well, cool, hon. I mean, I think I'm going to learn how to do this myself and be no problem. And then I'm going to have actually just a big comfy sleeping bag that I'm going to throw on top with my pillow. And if it's, if I don't want to sleep inside the bag because it might be too warm, I'll just sleep on top of it with a just a little light blanket that I have. And I guess we're figuring that when I get my bed all unmade, it's going to go, I'll just go out and throw this stuff up on top of Bill's. And then at night, if he goes to bed earlier because he gets up so early, I'll just put this stuff over on one side of the cushions, and it's going to be easy. It's going to be really easy.
Of course, we will have a fold-down table here. We've already talked about that.
Yeah, table's going to go right here. It's kind of hard to judge exactly with the table right now because the floor is going to be built up. But I think once...
the table's too low because the floor needs to come up.
But it's going to be just at a good table height, and it's going to be, fit in here really nicely. So I'm thrilled to death with this, and I think it's going to work really well.
So, you think this is going to work?
Now that I'm sitting here with you putting the floor in, the raised floor, it's very comfortable. I am really comfortable sitting here. This is going to be a nice height for working on the computer or for eating. I'm thrilled.
Now there are two things in here, in this scene right here, that you haven't seen yet. One is I raised the floor 4 inches, and the other is I got a countertop. You'll see those in future videos.
Oh yeah, it's all coming.
Yep. But so yeah, as you can see, it's coming along. But yeah, the height is perfect. We got 2 receptacles right there to plug in computers when we sit here.
Yeah.
I have USB ports here
And light.
and extra lights.
Yeah. There'll be light in the ceiling, but this is gonna be like an extra light
Yep.
for being here. Or if I'm in bed, a light so I can like read or something.
So I have envisioned this for a long time. Didn't know if it would work or not. And here it is, it's working, and I'm very, very happy that it's working so well.
Yes.
And the bed, you lay down on the bed and that seems to work fine as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm doing fine with it.
Yep. So, we're moving along.
Yes.
Live simple.
Okay, you threw me. What do you usually say right before I say live simple?
I have no idea. Thanks for watching.
Okay, here. Thanks for watching.
Live simple.
Live free.
You
You
be
be blessed. We do love you guys. We'll see you with some more pretty soon here.
Living dangerously here with Chi, who switched it up.
Yep. It's enough to confuse us for quite a while.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.